great literature. Have you seen Romeo and Juliet?
No, I haven't yet, Jay, but I'm really thrilled that they're actually updating some of these classics. It's fantastic.
That's true. Well, we in Hollywood, of course, give it our own particular spin. In fact, why don't you tell us the plot of the classic story, and I'll explain what the studio plans to do to update it, to make it more palatable to his audience.
Well, for example, I mean, Frankenstein, that's a mad scientist who creates human life by piecing together body parts from dead people.
Okay, see, in the updated version, what happens is he takes the same body parts, comes to California, becomes a wealthy Beverly Hills plastic surgeon. So, a little different tale, a little different tale.
All right, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, one of the most famous tales from the Arabian Nights. They can't mess with that one.
Well, they've changed it just a hair, actually. In the updated version, the 40 Thieves are represented by Johnny Cochran, and they go step through. It's a whole different thing. You see, this opens the door for a sequel, allowing...
All right, the brothers Karamazov portrays the trial of one of 4 brothers who murders his father.
Oh, yes, it's a good story, but a bit dated. See, in our version, in the new Hollywood version, the 2 brothers... Well, the title has been changed, actually, to The Brothers Menendez, so it gives it a more...
Good God, this is staggering stuff.
Staggering.
Sleeping Beauty, which is one of my favourites.
Sleeping Beauty, one of your favourites, yeah?
It's absolutely one of my favourites. Now, she is awakened from sleep by a kiss from a prince. Now, they can't mess with that one.
Well, basically the story is the same. See, in the updated version, Sleeping Beauty sues the prince for sexual harassment after she discovers a cold sore on her lip.
Well, you can never see that on television. David Copperfield. Now, that's a novel by Charles Dickens.
Yes.
Young David Copperfield is sent away to work at a very young age, and, of course, through the book, develops to manhood.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice story.
Mm.
But in the updated version, David Copperfield becomes this dorky magician. And he reaches manhood only after marrying supermodel Claudia Schiffer. So basically, the story is the sex.
They're doing this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Faust, the story of a man who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for knowledge, power, and eternal youth.
Yes.
How about that one?
Well, in this version, he goes on to start the TV show American Bandstand.
Wow, I've met him. Well, finally, Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, yes.
A tale of a short gnome. Actually, I was up for this part.
Yeah.
Who promises riches beyond your dreams if you can only remember his name.
Yeah. Well, in our version, he starts a third party and finishes with 8% in the election. Thank you, Phil Collins. Phil Collins. Folks, we got a great show tonight. My first guest. Kev, you're taking too much of that medicine. My first guest. Guess the glaucoma cleared up pretty quick. My first guest is a fellow motorcyclist guy and star of the huge hit show Friends, or one of the stars of the huge hit show. I'll get it. Matt LeBlanc is here. Matt LeBlanc is here. Plus, a fellow from Oklahoma who's got this horse. I'm allergic to this horse. I was playing with this horse. I have makeup. I broke out. My eye is all swollen. Can you tell me? Anyway, the horse's name is Ice. This horse does everything. It can dance. It can play guitar. It fishes. You ever see a horse fish? No, this is unbelievable. Keep smoking, Kevin. You will. You're the old No. Wait till you see the horse. It's a magic horse. It's a magic horse, but I'm allergic. I was having so much fun. And
you were hugging the horse, Jay.
I was hugging the horse, and I broke out. The horse was kissing me.
I know.
Anyway, Johnny Blazer and Ice. Johnny Blazer and Ice are here. Plus, there he is. Plus, a performance by seven-time Grammy winner Phil Collins right here. We'll be right back with My Day in L.A. right after this. Thank you, Phil. We are thrilled to have my next guest with us tonight. He is seven-time Grammy winner, one of the most respected musicians and producers in pop music, and a great guy. He's performing a song from his new CD, Dance Into the Light. Please welcome our buddy, Phil Collins.
It's there in the eyes of the children. Yeah, my face is smiling in the window. You can come on out, come on, open my door. Brush away the tears of freedom. 'Cause now we're here, there's no turning back. because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Everybody, come on, dance into the light. Everybody, oh, come on and dance into the light. There'll be no more hiding in the shadows of fear. There'll be no more chains to hold you. The future is yours, you hold the key, and there are no walls with freedom. 'Cause now we're here, we won't go back. We are one world, we have a one voice. Side by side, we are not afraid, because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Everybody now, dance into the light. Oh, oh, yeah. Everybody now, dance into the light. Everybody. Just see the sun, it's a brand new day. All the world's in your hands now, use it. What's past is past, so don't turn around. Brush away the cobwebs of freedom. 'Cause now we're here, there's no turning back. We have each other, you have a one voice. Hand in hand we can lay the tracks, because the train is coming to carry you home. Come dance with me. Yeah, yeah. Everybody dance into the light. Everybody now. Oh, but everybody dancing, dancing to the light. Everybody now. Oh, yeah. Everybody dancing. Come on, dancing to the light, to the light, to the light. Oh, yes, everybody dancing to the light. Everybody, oh, well, everybody dancing, dancing to the light, to the light, to the light. Everybody, oh, well, everybody, come on and dance into the light. Everybody,
Good job, Lon. Have a seat. You had an injury as well recently, didn't you? Would you hurt your hand?
Yeah, well, it's still broken, actually.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I had a hairline fracture, I think, on the tour, last tour, and I just didn't know it was fractured, so I was like, because it was hurting, you know. I thought, stop hurting.
Well, that's the best way, really. Keep hitting it.
Yeah, and then it ended up going to a break, and so I went to the doctor. I dealt with it 8 months late, you know. Went to the doctor in Australia, and they x-rayed it and said, when did you break it? I said, that's not broken, it's just hurting. And the guy said, yes, it's broken, so I don't know when it happened. But anyway, by the time I got to deal with it, the bone was dead, you know, so they couldn't do anything about it. So let me turn my radio off.
Oh, you got your radio in,
Yes.
there.
Anyway, so the bone was dead, they couldn't pin it, so now it's still broken, and... you know.
Yeah, stop
live.
doing this.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. When did you first start playing drums? What age were you?
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, as a teenager?
I've been playing since I was 5, and that's about 20 years ago.
Wow, that's... I'll tell you, that's been a hard 20 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been playing... I figured that when this started hurting, you know, when this started hurting, sometimes this used to hurt as well. And so now they're both hurting. But when it started hurting, I thought I just used up my air miles, you know?
Yeah,
I really did. I thought, I've been 45, you know, kind of, it's 40 years of playing.
Yeah.
Well, bits wear out, you know?
You know, there's a joke, but
Not
I'm not going
everyone,
to touch
right.
it. But let me ask you something else. Did your neighbors complain? Because I know you didn't go up...
Yeah, I know.
Quarter's a bit confining.
Right, well, I grew up in a little, in a sort of semi-detached house,
Right,
you know,
right.
and I was playing. I used to play in the living room with my mum and dad there while they were watching television, and they must have been so patient, you know. Like, what did you say? You know? Anyway, then eventually I got a bigger drum kit that took me upstairs, and the neighbours complained, I guess, once. They sent the police round.
Sent the police.
Yeah.
That...
And I came out about 4 months ago.
Well, there you are. Why is Matt sitting so far away? Is he frightened?
I don't know. Come on, Matt, relax.
Oh, there you go. Be right back with Love Fest 96 right after this. Phil Collins. Hey, will you sign my... I want to thank my guest, Phil Collins. Dance Into the Light is an ECT. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Take care of that roof.
Thanks, Al.
Matt LeBlanc, thank you very much, Matt. Always a
Absolutely.
pleasure to have you, of course.